Today, I want to share my story with you, the story of my transformation from a spender to a saver. It's a story of hope, determination, and the power of small changes to make a big impact. So come along with me on this journey and let's discover together the beauty of frugality. Chapter 1, The Spender Lifestyle. The spender lifestyle was like a never-ending carousel ride, always going round and round with no real destination in sight. Every day was a new excuse to indulge in fleeting pleasures, whether it was buying clothes we didn't need or dining at fancy restaurants just to impress others. It was all about keeping up with the Joneses, trying to match the lifestyles of our friends and family members who seemed to have it all. But deep down, there was a nagging feeling of emptiness, a sense that something was missing from our lives. And that's because we were living in a bubble of materialism, disconnected from our true passions and aspirations. It was only when we hit rock bottom that we realized the true cost of our reckless spending. Chapter 2, The Turning Point. The turning point in my life came when I was faced with a harsh reality. I had accumulated a mountain of debt and was struggling to make ends meet. The stress and anxiety of my financial situation had taken a toll on my mental and physical health, and I knew that something had to change. It was then that I stumbled upon an article about the benefits of frugality, and it was like a light bulb went off in my head. The idea of living a simpler, more intentional life resonated with me, and I knew that I had to give it a try. It wasn't easy at first, but with each small step towards frugality, I felt a sense of empowerment and liberation that I had never experienced before. Chapter 3, The Frugal Lifestyle. Living a frugal lifestyle was like discovering a hidden treasure trove of joy and fulfillment. Instead of focusing on material possessions and instant gratification, I learned to appreciate the simple things in life. A walk in the park, a home-cooked meal, a good book, these were the things that brought me true happiness. I also discovered the power of creativity and resourcefulness, finding new ways to repurpose old items and save money on everyday expenses. It wasn't about deprivation or sacrifice, but rather a mindset shift towards a more mindful and intentional way of living. And the best part, I was able to achieve financial freedom and security, allowing me to pursue my passions and dreams without the burden of debt. Chapter 4, Financial Benefits of Frugality. The financial benefits of frugality were like a breath of fresh air after years of suffocating debt. By adopting a frugal lifestyle, I was able to drastically reduce my expenses and increase my savings. I learned to distinguish between wants and needs and to prioritize my spending accordingly. I also became more mindful of my consumption habits, finding ways to reduce waste and save money on utilities and groceries. But the biggest financial benefit of frugality was the sense of control it gave me over my money. Instead of feeling like a slave to my debt, I was able to take charge of my finances and make them work for me. The peace of mind and security that came with financial stability was truly priceless. Chapter 5, Social and Environmental Benefits of Frugality. Frugality isn't just good for your wallet, it's also good for the world around you. By living a more sustainable and eco-friendly lifestyle, I was able to reduce my impact on the environment and contribute to a better future for all. I learned to appreciate the value of reusing and recycling and to consume more mindfully. And the social benefits of frugality were just as important. By focusing on experiences rather than possessions, I was able to strengthen my relationships with loved ones and build a more meaningful sense of community. Frugality allowed me to connect with others who shared my values and passions and to find new ways to make a positive impact in the world. Chapter 6, Overcoming Common Obstacles to Frugality. Living a frugal lifestyle isn't always easy, and there are plenty of obstacles that can get in the way. One of the biggest challenges is overcoming the temptation to indulge in instant gratification and impulse spending. It takes discipline and willpower to stick to a budget and resist the urge to buy things that we don't really need. Another obstacle is the pressure to keep up with social norms and expectations, which can lead us to overspend and fall into debt. But with perseverance and a positive attitude, these obstacles can be overcome. By focusing on our values and priorities and finding creative solutions to our challenges, we can stay on track and achieve our goals. Remember, every small step towards frugality is a step towards a brighter and more fulfilling future. Chapter 7, The Transformation. The transformation from spender to saver was like shedding an old skin and emerging anew. I felt a sense of liberation and empowerment as I took control of my finances and my life. The journey wasn't always easy, and there were times when I stumbled and fell, but with each setback, I learned and grew stronger. And as I continued on my frugal path, I began to see the world in a new light. I found beauty and value in the small things, and learned to appreciate the abundance that already existed in my life. The transformation wasn't just about money, it was about a transformation of mindset and perspective. And as I look back on my journey, I can't help but feel grateful for every step that brought me to where I am today. In conclusion, my frugal journey has taught me that financial freedom isn't just about accumulating wealth, it's about living a life of intention and purpose. By practicing frugality, I've been able to prioritize my values and invest in the things that truly matter. I've learned to be mindful of my spending and to live within my means while still enjoying a fulfilling and abundant life. And the best part is that anyone can start this journey, no matter their income level or financial background. By taking small steps towards frugality, we can all experience the benefits of a simpler, more meaningful life. So why not start today? The frugal journey may be challenging at times, but it's also an adventure full of rewards and growth.